Now to a Target 12 Investigators exclusive, Shoddy Sidewalks. The city of Providence has a backlog of sidewalks that are in desperate need of repair, and we've learned there are complaints dating back almost 30 years.
Target 12 Investigator Alexandra Leslie spoke to Mayor Smiley about the problem and how he hopes his administration can tackle it.
The mayor tells me he knows safe sidewalks are a top concern for residents. It's why he says he earmarked tens of millions of dollars in his capital improvement plan, which is currently being considered by the city council.
Cracked, uneven, and unsightly. These are just some examples of Providence sidewalks in need of repair.
I mean, I think a lot of the sidewalks in the city are not terribly well taken care of.
Alex Howard is a lifelong Providence resident. He walks his dog Saga down this stretch of Westminster Street daily.
I'm able to walk out into the street, but someone in a wheelchair or with a walker isn't able to make that same choice.
It's something Mayor Smiley acknowledges is a major concern for residents.
We've got years of work ahead.
Providence's community satisfaction survey revealed 71% of residents and 69% of business owners were not satisfied with the condition of city sidewalks and roads. To report a problematic sidewalk, anyone, not just residents, can file a complaint through the city services app PVD 311.
To see how the process works, I submitted a repairs request back in August for this portion of the sidewalk on Westminster Street. I got a response about a month later saying that repairs have been made so that the street was no longer a hazard, but that it would be added to a database for a list of comprehensive repairs in the future. As you can see, a portion of the sidewalk was of course patched, but another portion was left untouched.
Target 12 requested the city sidewalk repair database. We found complaints dating back as far as 1996. And as Mayor Smiley told us in August, the backlog is indeed in the thousands. There have been more than 7,500 requests for action submitted primarily between 2002 and this year. Target 12's review of the database suggests nothing has been done with the 20 requests submitted through October of this year. But a disclaimer states some of these locations may have been repaired but may not have been updated, and that not every request necessarily makes it to the log, so there may be more. A city spokesperson tells me nearly 600 repairs have been made in 2023, but were minor ones only made to make a sidewalk safer. Data shows most of the repairs came as a result of a 311 request.
I remember being the chief operating officer in 2015 with thousands of sidewalk requests. We simply have not kept pace, and it's not okay.
It's hard to walk in a city this small, which is crazy.
The city spends money not only fixing sidewalks, but paying out claims to people who've been injured using them. I'll bring you those details at 6, plus how much money the mayor hopes to dedicate to sidewalk infrastructure. With the Target 12 investigators, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.
And new at 6, Target 12 investigator Alexandra Leslie talked to the mayor about his plan to fix them and how some of the complaints have involved legal action.
Mayor Smiley tells me there are multiple pools of money dedicated to fixing sidewalks. One of the biggest is set to be considered by city councilors this week.
This uneven sidewalk on Ruskin Street, uplifted from tree roots, is just one example of a repair request made more than 20 years ago that hasn't been addressed.
Providence should be a walkable city, and that should be an effort we make.
Target 12 requested the city sidewalk repair database and found more than 7,500 complaints, with some dating back as far as 1996.
Certainly aware that they go way back. Folks might recall I worked for the city years ago, and I remember being the chief operating officer in 2015 with thousands of sidewalk requests. We simply have not kept pace.
Mayor Smiley said he made sidewalk repairs a priority in his fiscal year 2024 capital improvement plan.
We're proposing $26 million worth of sidewalk work, so 5 times the amount of work that was previously scheduled to be done.
Smiley's capital improvement plan is still subject to city council approval, but there are other sources of funding, like $3.8 million set aside in federal ARPA funds, plus a $1.15 million match from the state. The mayor acknowledges repairs will take time.
We've got years of work ahead, but I'm excited that we're really prioritizing it.
The city isn't just paying money to repair sidewalks. Smiley's office says there have been 26 claims against the city currently being litigated after people reported they've been injured by shoddy sidewalks. State law allows someone to seek up to $100,000 for personal injury claims up to 3 years after the incident.
Both, one, somebody got injured, which isn't okay, and two, it costs the city a lot of money, and that doesn't actually fix the sidewalk. That's just the payment for the damages or the injury that was incurred. So the faster we can get to work, the more money we'll save the city, and the more safe and livable and pleasant of a place this will be. And so that's why we are putting so much resources behind it.
The Providence City Council is set to take up the mayor's capital improvement plan in a special meeting this week. 2 separate votes are needed for the proposal to be approved. With the Target 12 investigators, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.